Good morning. How are you guys? Welcome to Christmas moods. Yeah, sometimes it's good also to take a break away from work. So, yeah, this is parachichi. Call it avocado. Yeah, and I'm having a lot of papayas. So, I'm trying to calculate how my day goes by. So, I carry this, I take them with me. Let's do the packaging or packing. Yeah, this is it. Because I love the seeds, I usually sometimes you keep them, you see, like this one. I just put it in my dish. It's gonna help me. If the seeds are more, I consume them, but if they are less, I keep them for seedlings. Yeah, it's time for breakfast. Nice. It is 7 a.m. Merry Christmas. It's on 24th of December. The rest have just eaten and they've gone. For parachichi, it is the best also. You see, African parachichi, we're enjoying home, raw, and delicious. So I just put them like this. The seeds, I'm gonna preserve them. I know. One moment, one day, 1 minute. When I finish clearing that beautiful land of mine, I'll start construction, inshallah. Because already we are here. This is 2025. I pray that by 2026 I'll be in my home, eating these avocados from my land. Tuko na chai hapa. Kindly check my YouTube channel at Eliza Jacob 1. Support me so that at least I can manage to finish that project. Once I get that land, I'm just good, because the remaining balance has some hiccups, and I'm like, God, I almost gave up, guys. I wanted to give it out because me, I like dealing with one thing at a time. So when something nags me and pulls me behind, I feel like, oof, I'm overwhelmed. But people came through and advised me, like, the first thing you've got, and as long as it's legit, please don't give up. I had even taken someone to take it over and refund me the cash that I had already paid. A lot came and said, no, just try, take it easy. Once you find your finances, and then you clear up. And I'm like, God, allow me to make that happen. I need a home for my babies, So God's time is the best. It's been eating my brain. It's been chewing me up. But I realized, like this, once you make a step, there are some delays. More so when you get, we can't call them fake promises, because you never know what happened in between. But as long as you are truthful, as long as you're used to say the truth, no matter how many people will masquerade you, it will never come to pass, because as long as you're used to speak the reality or the truth, good and well, God is watching. So I've learned one thing in life: not everyone is there or will be there for you. Some people will come and pass. Some will just be like pedestrians passing by. So if you take it that much serious, it will stress you. Take it easy. Now, today I want to take 2 chapati. I don't know how, but I want to see if I can. Because I usually go to work and I forget that I need to eat. I stay the whole day up to 5 p.m. or 4 before I start eating. So if you ask me, how do I become petite? 1 meal per day. Like right now, I've cooked ugali. We have kuku because it's Christmas. We have traditional veg here. So when it becomes lunchtime, people need to sort themselves. As long as I have someone next to me, I have to like put food on the table. And we have chapati. I made it. They will be saying like, oh, because you are a chef, you don't want to cook for us. No, I cook and leave the meal there before I go to my workplace, because I extend. At least today we've had breakfast the same time, because almost everyone has taken it, my son and my dad. Now it's my turn. You know, that is it. So these ones, I'll carry them. And so we have some sugar cane. I'll carry them with me to the workplace. Because also, being like, today should be the eve, on Christmas Eve today at night. So we're going to be busy. But I need to go to the farm and remove some weeds I bring for my poultry. Yeah. Before we proceed to do other things. Tomorrow to be like the very day, the D-Day. So not going to work. But if I find time, I just come and open my workplace. Someone might pass by and take soda. That is it. Hooray! I'm done with the first one. Now it's the second one. Wow! Hey, that. Today is that day. Where? Let me tell you, people eat and then they leave me on the table. But today, I've managed to eat 2 chapatis. Wow! Take care of yourself, no matter what the ups and downs, be it financially, mentally, self-worthy means a lot. I know it might take time. You might be like, Why is this happening? God has a beautiful reason. As long as you've woken up, you're healthy, try and dust yourself off, show up, do what you can, whatever the skills you have, be a positive thinker. People won't believe you, but as long as you're doing the right thing, God will be there for you. He will fight your battles. Like right now, I'm facing a difficult moment because my two girls left the work and one stole from me, but they didn't cut my hands. That is very funny. When you bring someone to help you work because maybe you are in a fix, or also you are doing something, and then it takes advantage of the season, sometimes we choose to forgive, not to take them to the law. We leave karma to do its work. So what is funny, this lady deceived other two and then they stopped. So I had to pause from my workplace and come and see the situation. So whatever they did, they created a big mess. Now I'm just seeing them out here. It's like they are having that rage. They are feeling sorry, but they can't speak. But they are walking all over. So it's like the cash they took or they spent and did what, it is finished. Now they are looking for a way to come. And then they had just to quit like that. We didn't mess up, we didn't collide, we didn't shout on each other. But I am grateful that God has a beautiful reason. Because I was almost going back. It was time for me to go for my implication, like go fully to my work. I don't know what God has in store, but it's a lesson. What I've learned is like never trust everyone, and sometimes these challenges, they have a beautiful reason. It's the reason that you can be strong. Out of it you learn something. So through thick and thin, also be grateful, be contented, give gratitude to God, because God blessed you with what you have. And if he decides you want to change your story again, he will change it. So it hasn't been good for the last 2 weeks because they put me back into zero, square one, and I'm like, God, how I wish how much they put me into, but I know I will overcome it. It is not easy. Schools are yet to open. They've frustrated me, but it is what it is. So I choose forgiveness, and I'm trying my best to catch up with the situation, but I know I will rise up again, and I'm wishing them the best, because they can't take my phone call. They pass, they don't want to just even to look at me like this. But I know, all I'm just praying is that let not my tears follow them, because it's not gonna be easy for them. I feel very bad, and I don't want to utter something bad because I know it might fall on them. But what they decided to do for me, I wish this girl could be watching this. Mary, you didn't do very well. You did fast, but you can do better. And as you are a wife, a mother, more worse is that the dad-in-law confined on me, the uncle confined on me, that this person, the last minute they told me after she has left that this person is a don't care, So they've done it. This is life. Yeah. That's why I've not been online, because the very day they did that, it was the day that I was supposed to pay my Wi-Fi, It was the day I had a chama. The following day I had another chama, so I had to go and just explain to them and tell them I will pay the finance. These circles or chamas have held my hand when my daughter was joining the university, and now it's my time to return because we are almost finishing. So I felt very bad, but don't do something harmful or bad to someone who has held your hand, who has given you a meal, who has dined with you, who has welcomed you to their life, and then you take advantage. Even if you are a thief, please spare some people. Some of us, we don't have time to fight battles, it's not easy. Nitasimama tena. These ladies, hey, they've made me rethink. I was like, oh God, I wish I had a partner. I wish I had a husband behind me who can just scream to these children, these human beings. I wish I had someone, okay, a male gender, who can just tell these human beings they're doing worse to me. I don't retaliate. I don't avenge. Hey, it's life. It is life, guys. Oh, these are burns from my work. When we are in the kitchen making chapati mandazi, we get all these bruises. And then that fire, and then someone comes, forget how much you strain, and takes whatever you've done, Okay, it is life, okay, it is life. But see whom you are hurting, see whom you are attacking. Oh. The worst thing is, it was the very week I wanted to go, I had asked for a friend to give me the cash to go and clear the land. Upon reaching there, there's someone who had leased this land, who had sugarcane in this land. This lady, she's also called Mary. Well, Mary, what are this Mary doing to me? She said, like, no, I would accept. Of course, you paid half of the money for the land. Me, I've just listed the land. Went with the lawyer, with another advocate who was there, and then with some elderly people. I think, was it the last live stream I did? Also, like almost the second last live stream I did. It's barely 3 weeks ago. Hey, I had like 11 people and also some villagers who came, so they were like 16. This lady was like, no, I'll have to call my husband who's in Qatar so that we talk. And I'm like, the assistant chief was there. I didn't know he's the assistant chief. In fact, the chief she's a lady, she's next to us adjacent here. I didn't know. So me, I was like, oh, today I'm gonna clear this land. I prepare on fencing it and start doing 1, 2, 3. I didn't know. This lady said, no, tomorrow in the evening we'll give you the answer. Up to date, it's been 3 weeks. So like yesterday, now the land owner is like, just give me the cash. I go, I give to the assistant chief this cash, and then they will give some cash to this lady so that she can allow us to let you stay. And I'm like, the land now belongs to me. The only thing I need to do is to finalize. So those 3 weeks, I had to tell the one who gave me the cash, like, oh, they have posted. We were together, we were there, we were even doing live stream. So all this has been eating my brain. Like, I wanted to finish this part, and then the next session, I do what I am supposed to do. So everything had to pause. Guys, let me tell you, this life no balance. Oh, this life no balance. Oh, no balance. Oh, not everyone will be there for you when you are just passing through those tough moments. So upon coming, the internet was like switched off, and I was like, oh, I called this people, I told them, give me 2 days. These 2 days, because the pressure was too much, I couldn't be like seriously busy handling work. So I used to go and sit. I'm just sleepy. Just daytime, I'm sleeping, guys. Even eating was a problem. See, that's how much I've cut weight. And I was like, whew. So that's this what people pass through when they are buying land, and also they are finalizing. I thought it was something like you go, you buy sugar, you give cash, you are done. Yeah, you write the signatures, the rubber stamps, and everything. And you go, you do the land search, blah blah, the surveyors. Ah, guys, you know I had to pay those people who came from the advocate. If you know that when they come, you have to give them like 5,000. But now because everything was not done, so I had to give a little bit of the cash. It has not been easy, but I know Lord that I serve will make it through for me. I might not be showing up. It is a season that I'm low, but I know I'll pick it off. I'm thinking like, should I pause it, change the environment for my mental illness? I just allow myself to go and be busy somewhere, because when stress hits me, I prefer working non-stop, because if I sit, I rethink, and then it comes back, like it itches me. But at least when I'm busy making something, at least paying my bills on time, it doesn't eat me. I see, of course, it's becoming productive. But me sitting down, sometimes even it's hard for me even to go even and see my products in the farm. Like I'm like, oh, I'm feeling tired. I want to go, but I can't. That is my situation. I'm sorry. So it is the December. I wished to be the best, but it has come the way it has come. But I am like, God, you have a beautiful story behind my back. After this darkness, I know light will come. And I know that I will stand up again. I will finish paying this land. In fact, the money is not that much. It might look much, but it's not that much. If at all I was in my right senses, I would have already cleared it. But because I'm having a lot of ups and downs, it's when. Another thing, I'm never that person who stays in my place, like in my home. This is where I was born and raised. My dad gave me a place to settle so that I can fix all those things. I was anticipating like I could have done it in a way that it's a little bit hardy, so that I can just put a structure in that land and then vacate there. But it's taking time. On the other hand, those those people who used to hurt me, now they are like, girl, come back, your houses are falling because you've taken long. I left there from 2016. I haven't slept in that home again. The houses I had constructed, you know, an empty house, when you don't sleep there, when you don't stay there, I don't know, it's like these houses are breathe. It's like they sense when the human beings are staying with it. So like now they're getting old, so they had to demolish one house, take the iron sheet, and reconstruct maybe a kitchen for my mother-in-law. So I'm like, God, it's happening. Also, they had given the church, Catholic church, that portion of land, a part of it, to construct a church. I don't know what happened. Again, chaos raised up. They had to chase the church members away. They told the priest, they gave them what. That is my dad-in-law doing those things. So it has not been easy for Eliza. But I thank God we are healthy. Me and my babies, we are healthy. Yeah, I'm praying that my daughter, where she is, she can have peace of mind, solace, and also her things can move swiftly. I don't want I won't pray that she undergo what I'm passing through. As for my son, is with me, but I'm almost letting him to go back to the other side of our home in Nairobi, because schools are almost yet to open. we have 2 weeks, today being on 24th, and they are opening on 6th of January. So I need to allow him go there, look for some funds and give him for transport. He goes there. Also, I need to work now on my little business that I put here. It's been so successful, it's been so great. It had already picked. Could it be this lady, not this lady that has done a mess? But I pray that whatever she did, may she succeed making a product out of whatever she took over, because there's nothing worse like you steal from someone and then you don't pick up, and then you don't become financially stable. It's not I give it a good picture. It is live. The only thing I pray is that may you have a beautiful Merry Christmas. Today is gonna be Eve Christmas. It's on 24th of December 2025. When you'll be watching this, remember that's when I did that. Yeah, I am praying for a breakthrough. Like for me, I'm used to like this, guys. If I try this part and it's not adding or it's not picking up, I try to look for another thing to try it so that it can manage, because I am the sole breadwinner for my babies and they need me more than ever. So I will not be crying. I won't be a cry baby. So if you see me not like posting, the only thing which makes me not post is the internet. Once it's shut, and my phones, because they are used to internet, the Wi-Fi, I try to put data, it swallows very fast. It doesn't upload a video completely. So I have to look for a way to go where maybe this Wi-Fi, if mine is not working. It is my situation. It is my story. I own it. And I know one day, my loved ones will watch these videos and know how much I've undergone it. But I know God has a beautiful reason behind this. There is one time I'll look back and say, oh God, I'm grateful. I enjoyed it. Yeah. But I've done my best and I'm keeping on to push where I can. So your prayers will be the best gift you can offer for me this Christmas. To be steadfast, to be strong at this time of the storm. Yeah. Oh, from my story, I've learned one thing like this. When you empower someone, don't ever, I'm sorry to say this, invite someone who is illiterate, like someone who hasn't strived in life, because they will come and see honey, they'll be yearning to steal that honey in a quick portion. Like, because it's Christmas, this lady takes Eliza's cash and buys clothes for herself and her daughter. People are very silly. And in fact, I don't pay them like end month. I usually used to pay them daily, even if they work or not work. If the work has done it good during the day or not. But because it was an agreement, I saw like, because they are commuting from my place to their home, because I had some who I hosted before, and I was like, we were like sisters. When it was time for me to shift them from where we were residing together, and then we put them aside so that they can start their life, like paying bills, so I be paying them their salary, they ran away. They said like, no, we can't make it. So most of others, once you grab them, they feel comfortable, they feel like you own everything for them. It's like your obligation to pay everything for them, like food, shelter, clothing, like even the responsibility, the basic needs, like a girl child, every month you need maybe like the sanitary towels. Now you have to provide for them. In Kenya, that is it. It's not that way already. When you come, you are being given the salary. That salary should take care of your needs. Of course, food you can give them, breakfast, lunch, dinner, if you are staying with them. But the rest, they should take care of them because they are not nannies. You know, it's for a nanny, that's when you do that. But someone who's working for you in the business should reside, should come from their own place, check in and go, you know. Those favors, I have posted them because where life has shown me, those are the challenges you face as an employer. Okay, I did this because, guys, I wanted so seriously to reside, to be back in my home, because I have there's a lot of benefits staying back here at home. Of course, financially, you need to have something like a tap where you are getting your resources. You can't be relying on something. And you know, I'm a chef. When I'm back in my country, I do a lot of things in hospitality industry. I can do housekeeping. We can go outside catering, and also farming is part of my side hustle. Someone might be asking, why do you do this or you multitask? That's how I've been paying the bills for my babies, because since 2016 I paused a little bit and came out of my home from late home, the deceased one. So I decided to come and stay with my babies, to reside in a town before I started traveling 2019, you know. So I had also to do those extra co-curricular activities. Yeah, just using skills. So sometimes when my babies come from school, they used to stand for me in my business area, the same kind of business I've been running for the longest. So if I get a job or I get hired outside the country, I leave this kind of business to my family, who's my mom and my sister. But this time round, I've come to the section where my dad is, because he's also an entrepreneur. That's how we've been raised, you know. But it is life, guys. So it has happened, and I've learned a lot. Don't be too good to people. Not everyone will acknowledge your generosity. Don't be too kind. Sometimes they take it the opposite way. Learn to appreciate the moment that you spend with people. Those who take you negatively, those who mishandle you, those who take advantage for you. Pray that God will give them the grace to know that you are unique in your own way. And as much as they try to cut those ties, there are these things we call them like blessing in disguise. I know I will stand. Mary, Helen, and Ven, you did me worse. You ladies, you did me worse. Like, they just had one was the only rotten potato and destroyed all of them. So it is not easy, it is not okay, but it shall be well. So I'm that person who loves smiling, who loves communicating. Guys, you might think that I have a company. No company, it's me and you. Yeah, that is me. I could have been somewhere, and I'm workaholic, as my parents do. Yeah, but it will, time will tell. Itajipa, ipo siku itajipa. Unaona, itajipa. Yote iliyoliwa na nzige nitarudisha. Anayesema ni nani? Mwenyezi Mungu. Karma is real. What you do, you'll get it in the portion. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cry, but I pray that my tears never fall on you. I pray that God makes these ones pass, because it is not easy. I don't want to cry because of someone, because guys, it is not okay. Yeah. Have a blessed week. People are gonna celebrate this week. I don't know how, but I will try to put myself together. I wish I can grab that moment. I'll look for I'll try and look for even some pennies so that I can take my son out. I don't want him to realize that I'm under pressure. Like now he was asking me, Mama, when will I go back to Nairobi? I was like, my son, go help me to take care of the business. I was making breakfast and the poultry. Go take care of the business, and then we'll talk. go make money. The money you'll be making today and tomorrow, we'll use it as transport for you to go back to Nairobi. Why? I think he's seeing it because he's a teenager. He's 15 years old. And also we haven't communicated with my daughter. So it is what it is, guys. That is the situation. But I never knew that another human being can take advantage of you when you are too friendly, too hospitable, too kind, too generous. In fact, even when they are not doing the right thing, I pop in and do it. I rectify their mistakes and I tell them, you're not doing good. You are a grown-up, you are a wife. Someone who has given birth, who is a wife to someone. There are those things you can't do to someone. You think you've cut my hands? No, my brain is there, my hands are there. I've started several times, and I believe I will pick myself again. Yeah, it is well. It shall be well. Thank you, guys. I've said thank you many times. It's a story you need to learn from Eliza. One day, one time, it's gonna be a testimony. Yeah, we look back and say, hey, someone did this and thought that they'll put me down, but here I am. I'm still standing, you know. Yes, even when things are not adding up, just try to put a smile on your face. Try to eat. Don't be like Eliza. I overthink too much to an extent that I hurt my body. I just eat because my belly screams it's empty. That is the situation. But it's a lesson learned very well and being put down. So facing 3 or 4 trials at the same time, it means that God has given you a specific strength to overcome that. You are unique on your own way. I thank God it has not put me on a bedridden or hospital. I have not been hospitalized because sometimes that shock can push you somewhere, and it has not created something of maybe killing myself or something. Yeah, all this is vanity. As long as you're surviving, you pick up and start again, you know. Let me go and check my son. At least we see how the day starts. I'll post this whenever I get the internet. Yeah, because that is not adding up. Yeah, let's pray for everyone. Everyone has their own challenges they're passing through, and it doesn't happen that because we are optional or we are blessed. No, it happens for us maybe to create an impact to others who think we have it fully, who think that we ain't facing anything. It's just that we don't show. Some of us, we don't like displaying our problems on these platforms or in social media. And some of us, maybe when we speak, others think that, oh, we are crying babies. We ain't crying babies. But there are those things we say, like, let me put it this to commemorate or to document this, so that 1 year or 2 years, same time like this next year, I'll look back and say, God, thank you, you did it for me. Like for now, this year, it's been a testimonial year for me. I don't know what God has in store for me, because there have been those challenges that, whew, when they come, I speak and God does something. God does something that I can't explain. Like miracles do happen in between the incidents. So I'm like, maybe God should try to put these rotten potatoes away to create a new way with more blessings. Some of us, all we need, just respect and be given time to do our things. That is it. Like, good morning, how are you? We are good. I wish you were. That is it. We don't need anything. And some of us, maybe we need those cuddles, you know, just a hug. It's worth it. Some of us, we need like even someone to say like, oh, you can make it, keep on, you know, that is it. And you are there, you stand up again. Some of us, we need to be given that space to perform what we have in our hearts, you know. But it is what it is. Life sometimes can be mysterious. So that's why I divine this. Life is a tragedy of miseries with many episodes and ending episodes. You need to put yourself where you want to be. For me, I call myself the queen of the jungle because I've enjoyed it. There's nothing I haven't seen in this life. So there are those things that I see people doing for me. Like right now, these ladies, I don't know, they think that I should grab them and take them to the police station. No, why? Why should I do that? And I have the biggest magistrate. He can slap them wherever they are in a second. But you know, we don't wish others bad. We wish them well. Because the moment you wish them bad, it might come back to you. You can't dig a hole for someone not knowing that your child or anyone from your generation will come and fall into that trap. So be that person who wish them well, even when they are killing you, even when they want to bury you. I've seen some doing crazy things. I don't know how God does this. Like you come, you find someone doing weird things, and then you're like, Jesus, I didn't think you can do this. But you are like, oh God, thank you because you've opened my eye. And still you fight my battles. Even if they close this window, this door will open. If they close the front door, the back door will open. Even they close the windows and the doors, the ventilations will work for me. You know? Yes. How do lizards get inside the house? Or the geckos? Or the mosquitoes? You know? Stay positive and stay blessed. If you have it fully to enjoy wherever you are, enjoy with your loved ones. Some of us, we wish to have that moment, but circumstances and obligations are pushing us. But no matter what, I'm still making chapati. Anyone passes, you find a flask full of tea, another one just pure water, another one porridge, and another one will be having fermented milk, like, and then we saw fruits here, you know. Even when the trees are not outside here, we still have them, you know. We still have these ones. Why? Because we are in Africa. We need to look for ways. Don't be that person. If you are that person who stays angry the longest time, at least make your loved ones to feel fully settled, you know. Give them that moment to smile. Yeah, we will overcome it. We will endure it. I hope I've inspired someone. These are lessons to be learned, you know. Yeah, some of us, we give and forget ourselves. When it's our turn to settle down and move on, you find that whatever you've been giving, it's not bad. Whatever you've been giving, you forgot yourself until you became empty. It's like this cup. I'm just still taking, you know. It will still finally be empty. It needs something to refill it. So when you don't have something which will refill this cup, it will land empty, you know. But if you have a place where you call a resource or the main source that which keeps filling, to be okay. So we are filling others who empties their cups, yearning to expect us to put them back, but we forget about ourselves as the main source or the roots. We need to fertilize, we need to add manure, we need to put water so that we can sprout again, you know. A lesson learned from Eliza, Queen Eliza, the queen of the jungle. So if things can't add up, you see me looking like this? Yes. Where things are pushing me to, if I can't get a way to stand, I don't know, to push me again to go to Gulf countries. I never wanted to go to Gulf again. Jesus. My babies. I'm sorry to cry on camera. My babies are teenagers, guys. They need motherly love and fatherly love. Of course, I'm not pushing it. I'm not God. I can't. I cannot go and see someone spoil your husband to call him my husband or my baby dad, you know, because I'm also ever busy. You know, another thing, I cannot go and see someone, the male figure, to tell my babies now, this is your dad. Let him be your dad. It takes time, you know. Yeah, okay, we need to start over. We need to move on. We are not supposed to cling on other things. But at those moments, I feel like, whew, if I used to hustle harder when you were little, when you were toddlers, what about now that you are teenagers? I wish you can understand me. But in the real sense, it's not the same way, guys. Like, my son goes numb, like, he's on his phone, he will tell you nothing. What is the problem? Nothing. I cook, he can't eat. Why? Because it's like, whatever you've been providing for them when you are away, now you can't give them. No, I'm like, do you know how much I toil and moil? I do this for you. Please, when I come back home, give it, like, make it easy for me. You know, I cannot give you everything because back here, the resources are not yielding like on the other hand. But we can make it when I do other extra curricular activities. Just take it easy. Help me to see where we can pick it up. When you are in school, I wish you the best, do it. But when you are back here at home, we do 1, 2, 3. You know, like for the lady now, since I came, we've not been mingling together. I had to push, like, to go. Thanks to our sister here, who used to, like, when I wanted to go the other side, I like, maybe I'm on my way, I've already looked for resources and I'm heading there. She just comes and says, oh, go make that lady have it. Like, I used to go to school to check up on her. The last time I was there, it's September, October. Hey, September, October, November. This is December. Hey, baby girl. Even I don't know how she's eating. The last money I sent for her, it was on 25th of September. I don't know. I can't tell, but I told her, I want you guys to see the struggle behind my back. When I'm back at home, when I'm not really stable, maybe financially, and when I'm out there working for you. Consider when is life, at least things are smiling or adding up. So I'm just telling her, like, God, the only thing I just ask is just good health. The rest you can do it. Yeah, that is it. Guys, parenthood is not easy, more so when you're a single parent, you're a widower, a widow, or a divorcee. It is not easy. I've come to realize that when you are two, it adds up, because this one will encourage the child, this one will encourage the other spouses also. Like, you bound together, like, it makes you get fully. So now this is me, there's no the other party, and these are the children who are the branches. What do they learn? I don't know, I can't tell. I wish to have those moments with my babies. But if life is just trying to make us be apart, tell me, if I'm going to Gulf now, when I come, my daughter will be around 22 years old, and maybe she will be already moved on, or she would already be somewhere. I've already deducted a lot of moments that I could have spent with them. On the comment section, tell me, yeah, throw those stones for me. Tell me, and where you've seen me not doing well, okay, I'm a human being, just rectify me. I love someone to rectify me. Yeah, there's one sister of ours who says, like, oh, don't put all those troubles on the social media. I have not put them. If I tell you the reality on the ground, you'll be like, oh, you're a crybaby. But we push it. Me, Eliza, being in my home, where I was born, I wish you know the struggle. I chose to leave everything I've worked for, sweated for, leaving 2 homes fully furnished with everything, a farm worthy 3 acres, and just choose peace over anything. Like, I don't want fights. It means a lot. Leaving 3 lands which were my children's inheritance, and I chose to walk away. Leaving a cyber and a school, just peace of mind, because why should I stay and I be killed? People out here, they are ready to kill you because maybe their son is dead. They want to kill you and take whatever you had made with their son. That is life. More so where I come from. The culture sometimes shock us. Yeah, we are the Bantu people. Yeah, but it is what it is, and remember that God has it for us fully. So we ain't crying, but we are creating an impact to the society. When I tell people it is 11 years, they can't believe how many years were my babies. They can't believe the far we've come is Ebenezer, God who reigns forever. He is and he has been our vindicator. Yes. So nothing is impossible. I know this is the toughest moment. Once the storm passes, again, I stand up. It is what it is. Bye. Share it. And also teach those ones who think they have it, but they don't know. Maybe tomorrow they will not have it. Love your squad. Like that people, those people you're working hard for. Let them know you're working hard for them, but teach them how you're trying to fish. Don't give them the trap or the fish only. Give them the hook and the net and show them how to fish, because one day if you leave, everything will just go to square one. So for me, I usually love, like, it's good to teach them, empower them, tell them how to fight for themselves, because where we have hawks, squirrels, and eagles, we are ready to capture whatever you've made and enjoy. In fact, when I look back, these people who are fighting me hardly, I didn't complain, I didn't tell them anything. Instead, I walked. I just took my babies and a gas and a table and a television and also some cereals I had harvested, half a sack. We moved. It's been years. That moment was 2016. We went to reside in a town. We started from scratch. Like, we threw a mattress down here. I had a cage for poultry. I've been an animal lover for the longest. So the chicks and the rabbits were squeezing themselves. Once they release the carbon, we are the ones who inhale it. It has been a journey. Sometimes I think we need to create a movie, me and my babies, because the struggle has been real. Where we have arrived, where we have reached, at least they can tell a story. So like this Christmas, like I told my son, and I said, like, no Christmas clothes, because mama doesn't have funds to do that. No Christmas outing, because these ladies have done the greatest mess that I never thought. But we choose to forgive them. Wakire, mabokire vya. Esugu kubono chae chagete. Esugu kunere inkobori ngaki, esugu kwe itoko nyekwano dairon 24. Lakini yoro chen korre kanere nere kin. Abantu tayari bachagore bitabu uniform. Because mbaro chenga besanchiyo. Kangu mubonge dio giri chire. Tari. Go to me manga ki mwako tonga mia kende. Ona tia tori tokare ke toko nya. Nwari muinari, nyumba muinari. Tumanyo ti. No agenda antebi esimitiare ngo kusanyo nde itigare enda ire bintu getoro. Bon. Sawa sawa. Ai. You see, we are discussing about this Christmas. Oof, everyone is crying, but not everyone is crying, you know. Some people, when they are crying, others are smiling. Guys, it is not easy. In Kenya right now, oof, you have someone who grabs your hand, even who gives you even flour. You remember, there's a video I did the other day. Our governor gave us flour. In fact, I didn't use it. It's the one that I've made chapati with. This one. Did I show you? The cooking oil got finished. Now I'm using this. This is the last cooking oil I'm having. That is the struggle. That's the struggle. This is sugar empty. Ha. It has never happened to Eliza. But as long as I'm living, yes. There are those moments in life, things were not adding up. It was a drought. We were boiling vegetables. But here we are. How many years? 9 years. Oh. When I look back, I'm like, God, thank you, I never gave up. That time I almost lost my life. Like I wanted to strangle myself because my babies were going hungry, empty stomach on a bed. Now I can sleep. I usually sleep and I don't complain. So I don't wish that for anyone because the struggle is real. But at least nowadays we speak it in social media. I didn't have a phone to document this, to speak my heart, to educate someone, to inspire someone, to motivate someone. Like, be grateful, be contented on whatever you have. Know what you have. Someone doesn't have it fully. I have a cloth. I sleep in a bed. Someone doesn't have even somewhere to sleep on. So nowadays, I give gratitude in everything I have, in everything I enjoy. So for me, these girls, they don't know. They blessed me. Even if they took what I had already worked for, I've been pushing it. And some of you had stood with me. Ooh, it is life. It is life. And we have to enjoy that. Also to teach others that everything is possible. Everything is doable. It's part of life. Ups and downs make it to be life, you know. I think you got inspired. You've learned something. And if you can share. Even us, when we have it, we share. Like, as much as I'm crying, this food here, this food, I'm not the only one who eat. I'll still welcome people. We share. The next meal, God will provide. That is Eliza from this side. Adios. Be blessed. Stay strong. Be positive. No matter how the struggle is, you stand up again. No matter how painful you are undergoing, how pinchy it is, you still stand up. There's someone who's looking on you who is like, if that girl is doing it, who am I? In fact, there are people who are married. Like, they look at me and they're like, how do you do it? And they still. Someone came to me, I'm sorry to say this, 2 days ago. She's a lady, a teacher by profession, and the husband is a, how do you call, architecture. But it's hard even for them to take children to school. And I'm like, oh, but you get the pension. You are being paid. You are under payroll. What is happening? They're like, hey, my sister, just thank God that you are yourself. Some of us who are in marriage, we are still crying. So don't yearn for that. I was like, oh, I wish I had a partner. If I had a partner, I could have scolded these ladies who are misusing my things, you know. I was like, oh, okay, it is well. I took a big breath and I said, thank you, God. I beg a pardon for crying too much or for just undermining myself. I'm still strong and I will stand up again. And I stood up. I went to work. Yeah. So just take it easy. It shall be well. It is not done yet. As long as you are breathing, you have a story to tell. As long as you're breathing, God has a beautiful ending for you. And may your heart's desire be fulfilled. May God vindicate you within this year before it ends up. May all that you've been discerning come through. Yeah. You will make it. If you wake up again, you find yourself, you can breathe, you can move. Yes, it is not done yet. You shall endure it and you will overcome it. yeah, have it blessed, and stay strong, maybe for yourself, for your loved ones, but amongst that, self-love matters a lot. Yeah, thank you, bye.